Background and setup. The Minnesota Vikings are in a challenging spot this season. Their highly touted rookie starter, J.J. McCarthy, suffered a high ankle sprain in Week 2, creating uncertainty about how long he would be sidelined. To fill the void, the team signed veteran quarterback Carson Wentz in late August and traded away Sam Howell. Wentz, a former number 2 overall pick, 2016, has had a journeyman career, playing for many teams, with ups and downs, injury history, and questions about consistency. Still, given the circumstances, the Vikings turn to him as their option under center until McCarthy recovers. In his 2 starts with Minnesota before this matchup, Wentz had thrown for 523 yards, with 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. The expectations, however, were tempered. The Vikings' offensive line has been racked by injuries. Right tackle Brian O'Neill is dealing with a sprained MCL, center Ryan Kelly is in concussion protocol, and left guard Donovan Jackson has a wrist issue. This has made Wentz more vulnerable in pass protection. All of this set the stage for the Vikings' Week 5 contest against the Cleveland Browns, held in London as part of the NFL's International Series, where Wentz would face not only a formidable defense but also growing scrutiny. The injury incident versus Browns. During the game, Wentz sustained an injury to his left shoulder. The injury appeared during a scramble late in the second quarter when he was trying to reach for a first down. He ran off the field, entered the medical tent, and then jogged back to the locker room to be further examined. He was originally listed as questionable to return but eventually did come back in the third quarter, padded in the area of his left shoulder. From the outset, Wentz's approach drew criticism. During the game broadcast, former NFL linebacker and current analyst Jonathan Vilma, serving in the commentator booth, was particularly blunt. Vilma questioned Wentz's decision-making, especially given the context. Wentz was the veteran starter, his backup, Max Brosmer, was a rookie, and the team's margin for error was small. Vilma remarked, "Usually veterans, you see them across the league, they'll just go down. It was the second time he didn't go down and tried to run for a first down. I get the competitive nature, but that is tough." In other words, Vilma felt Wentz took avoidable risks, especially for someone in his position. When you are the lead quarterback on a team already stretched thin, those kinds of gambles can be costly. Reaction and criticism. Vilma's critique is the loudest and most direct so far, and he's not alone in his skepticism. A few key angles emerge from media, opposing defenses, and observers. 1. Questionable decision-making under pressure. Vilma's critique centers precisely on Wentz's judgment in moments when prudence might have been wiser. His point, as the veteran and primary starter, Wentz should know when to absorb